Hello, word. Listeners, welcome. I'm Alex, your friendly word explorer. Today, we're diving into a wonderfully descriptive word, curly. So, what does curly mean? Simply put, curly means having curves or spirals. Think of a spring, or a winding road, or even a fluffy poodle. It's an adjective, so it describes a noun. We often use it to describe hair, but it can describe other things too. Let's explore some synonyms. A good synonym for curly is wavy. For example, she has wavy hair that cascades down her back. Another synonym is coiled. We could say, the snake lay coiled in the sun. Another similar word is spiraled. The DNA molecule is spiraled. How about ringlet? This is often used for hair. The child had beautiful ringlet hair. You might also hear the word kinky used for very tightly curly hair, but be careful. This word can sometimes have negative connotations, so use it thoughtfully. Now, let's look at antonyms, words that mean the opposite of curly. The most obvious antonym is straight. For instance, he has straight hair. Another antonym is smooth. The surface of a table was smooth. We could also use the word flat as an antonym. The pancake was flat. Another opposite could be sleek. The cat had sleek fur. One more antonym could be even. The road was even, not curly. So, how do we use curly in everyday life? Well, if you're talking about your hair, you might say, I wish my hair wasn't so curly today. Or if you see a cute dog, you might comment, that poodle has such curly fur. You might say, the ribbon was curly after being pulled tight. Or, the slide was curly and fun. Think about those curly fries you get at some restaurants. You can even use it metaphorically. You might say, the politician gave a curly answer, avoiding the direct question. Common expressions involving curly are a little less frequent than with some other words, but you might hear someone describe a situation as a curly one, meaning it's complicated or tricky. Here are some more sentence examples. She brushed her curly hair. The vine had curly tendrils that wrapped around the fence. The artist painted curly lines in the sky. He tried to straighten his curly beard. The curly brackets are used in programming. The question mark has a curly tail. My shoelace came undone and became curly. The curly slide at the park is my favorite. The curly kale chips were surprisingly delicious. The architect designed a building with a curly roof. Let's recap. Curly means having curves or spirals. Synonyms include wavy, coiled, spiraled, and ringlet. Antonyms include straight, smooth, flat, sleek, and even. We use it to describe things like hair, shapes, and even answers that are complicated. Thanks for joining me on Hello, Word. I hope you enjoyed learning about the word curly. Now, for a little homework, please subscribe to this podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover the show and expand their vocabulary. It only takes a minute. And finally, I'd love to see how you use the word curly. Create your own sentence using the word curly and share it as a comment under this video. I look forward to reading them. Until next time, happy word learning!